Delatorre, and today I will be presenting instructional technology in today's society and how it has become part of our daily classroom instruction. Today I will inform you about the changes that have evolved in the last 20 years and how society has been a great influence on how we teach in the classroom. As a 21st educator, we are preparing our students to become a digital citizen and to become college career ready. The use of technology tools will help assist our teachers to teach our students the different modalities and how to integrate them into becoming critical thinkers and learners. How have changes in technology affected us for the past 20 years? We have development of a couple of technology tools that have assisted us and made life easier for us and for example, the integration of about.com. What is that? Well, it's a site that has full articles. It was also the development of online courses, and much more information was developed. The use of Netflix and streaming videos became accessible for many devices. Remember, we weren't most of the time we had to have cable in order for us to be able to watch TV, but now we have Netflix and streaming videos, which mostly everybody, most of our students have that, right? Yes, and Google, our favorite search engine. Google became developed in about 1998 to 1999, and has become our best friends with the use of the Web 2.0. Internet became easily accessible to us. Wikipedia, search engine, most of our students use it. It has its benefits and its risks also, but mostly it's been updated lately, and we could actually rely a little bit more on it. LinkedIn, it's an employer-based social networking with became developed in the 2000 and 2002. Skype for video chatting, Facebook social media, ebooks, and YouTube social networking. A lot of people started uploading videos to provide entertainment and information for many of us, which really makes our life much easier. For the next one, how is our society communicating nowadays? You know, before this technology was happening, do you agree with me that a lot of us we would call our parents, or we would use a phone in order to communicate through other people, maybe a letter over the mail? Now we have smartphones and computers, which makes it easier for us to communicate, and also through social media. There's a great variety of social media where it keeps us connected to many people around the world. We are also email or text. I know that my kids, instead of them calling me, Mom, I need this, sometimes don't they just text you instead of saying, why can't they just give me a call? But I think that is what mostly our millennials are used to, texting and emailing, and maybe they'll do a little FaceTime, but most of the time it's just a text. And they also do it through instant messengers and blogs. Blogs are great ways for teachers and many people to communicate with one another, because you could be updating your blogs to provide more information to the community and also in the classroom. I'm not very familiar with blogging. I am just learning. However, I do a lot of research on blogs, and they are just full of information, and hopefully soon we will be able to get that going in our classroom. How can our children balance the use of technology? I mean, since most of the time they're on smartphones, and then they come to the classroom and we're going to use technology. So yeah, it's going to be a big part of their daily use in the classroom. However, it doesn't have to be only technology. Yeah, there is a need to unplug. Maybe they could what they could do is become I'm so sorry. Um, okay. How could they balance technology? They could use it by unplugging, time to collaborate, to communicate ideas with each other. They could also do it via smartphones. And also, maybe they should read a book. Just relax by reading a textbook and just not getting into social media and just having fun with their friends, collaborating. That'll be a good idea. That'll be a good way to unplug. What are some of the changes happening today in the classroom? Today in the classroom, we are social networking. It has become a big it has become a big way people communicate, and it has changed our lives. We could communicate from people around the world. It could be global, and we could learn from each other. Also, with the use of interactive notebooks, ebooks, extended classroom communities, and the web. We are so easily available where we could just if we want to find something or want to find somebody, we could just turn to the web and find out what we need to find out in order for us to continue with our project, continue with our what we're trying to learn. Okay, so this is teachers need to use technology effectively to teach students using computers. They need to prepare lessons that are engaging and fun. This is what a 21st century classroom should look like. They should have, they should be a balance between technology and instruction, where students are engaging and they're having fun and they're also collaborating with one another. That is a big, big help when it comes to students' classroom help. I mean, in technology in the classroom. See, how are we going to do this? Let's collaborate and learn. How could we provide this? How do we do it? By minimizing the distractions around us. Like I said it once, we provide lessons that are rich in collaborative skills that require their critical thinking skills, and that we also let them access the web. Before we do let them access the web, it's important that we teach digital citizenship. Everyone understands digital citizenship? Well, digital citizenship is their way they express themselves, the way they search, the way they're able to safely and ethical and legally go online and share their experiences with the world. And remember, they need to understand that anything they do on the web, it's going to be reflected on themselves. So it's very important that we teach digital citizenship. And not only I believe that we should always do it in the beginning before they start using technology, but we need to reinforce it daily. Remember, it's for their safety and it's for themselves. Also, how can we implement technology in the classroom? We could implement technology in the classroom as a learning tool to make sure that teachers get the appropriate training to meet the students' needs in the learning environment. I am here to offer support to anybody who needs help, because using our curriculum and using tools such as your Chromebooks will enhance your instruction. For example, what are some of the tools that can enhance your instruction? Well, first of all, it's Chromebooks. Chromebooks are a wonderful way to provide students with Google Suite, which is Google Classroom. They have access to Google Slides, Google Docs, and this suite in itself is wonderful because you could share a document and you could collaborate. You don't even have to be there in the classroom. You could just do it. You could do it with anybody. So it's a wonderful tool. Also, Nearpod offers a lot of interactive and engaging activities. I think that students will really, really benefit from the different modalities you could use in a lesson. You could provide PowerPoints, you could provide videos, they could draw, and it's just, you could enhance you could also learn, I mean, you could also guide their instruction, their learning as you're teaching them. Seesaw is another wonderful program where students, it's a type of social networking where students uh, upload their documents and they share their thoughts. They even make a, a blog for them. Book Creator allows them to create a book, use their critical thinking skills, their creativity. ThinkLink is wonderful. It also allows students to explore different medias, music, pictures, graphics in one big picture. I have made a sample T-chart for the T-chart for the benefits and risks of using technologies for certain assignments. This is making a game review PowerPoint, such as Jeopardy. Some websites have those computers available for you to be able to see them. But what are the benefits? The benefits that you have student participation. There are fun ways to review before a test or quiz. There's an exit. You could use it as an exit entry ticket to check for understanding and lesson mastery. The risk, there might be some cheating or some benefits and risks of using certain technologies for an assignment. Let's say complete a written online assignment. Benefits that they're using their creativity. They could create a blog, design a web page, keep a diary. So there's more benefits. The risk is they're not creating their blog, they're not keeping a diary, and are writing it appropriately, and they're not using digital citizenship on some approved websites. Example I've given you is creating multimedia PowerPoints. Benefits, they're using their creativity, they're learning how to make presentable PowerPoints, and they learn how to research and share what they learn. The risk is they might not be able to create it. They don't know how to do it if the teacher hasn't modeled the correct way to do it. And they're not researching approved websites. So those, ask yourself the same question. What are the benefits? Is this technology going to enhance the learning? Is it going to provide critical thinking skills, collaborative inquiry learning skills, and communication skills? Is my goal, the lesson goal, going to enhance the students' learning with the tool, or is it better not to use it? And once again, risk. Maybe the students will get off task. They're not displaying digital citizenship. So these are some ways that you could ask yourselves if technology will be worth the to use it as part of the. Any questions or comments? Okay. Yes. Okay. So then, what are some of the benefits or risks in using technology? Well, like I told you, it's very important that the students understand digital citizenship. I think once digital citizenship comes in, students are aware that they have a responsibility. It would be easier to to keep on track of them, and make sure that there are, no legal or safety issues involved. These are my references. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your cooperation. And